Do you love playing pickleball and you're wondering to yourself, could I make it as a successful pickleball coach? Well, in this video, I'm going to go over the top 5 questions that I get, including where am I going to train my clients? Do I need a certification to get paid? Can I make it as a full-time career? How much should I charge? And where do I get my first 5 clients? Hi, my name's Simon Lovell, founder of Picklebreneurs, and I specifically help pickleball coaches grow and scale their businesses. So let's dive into number 1. Where am I going to train my clients? So most likely right now, you currently train and you play pickleball from a certain location. So the first thing to do, and oftentimes it's these power moves that we make to get clarity, which is find out whether and how much it's going to cost to train there, and if they allow coaches, because there are going to be certain situations whereby, for example, a city says, you can't coach people here. And if that's the case, do not get worried. What you want to do is actually find out who's the organizer, have a discussion, and see whether you can do some kind of revenue split. And if not, there are different options available to you. For example, other clubs in the area. Now, with clubs, they're going to have a business which is set up in a certain way, or there's going to be a situation where you can actually go in and help them out. I'll give you some scenarios. Pickleball clubs in my local area, there's one of them, they take a percentage of how much you make. Now, in the fitness industry, and this will probably happen over time, which is you can actually pay a rent to the location and then get paid 100% of what you make. So that's a different model. There are going to be other situations whereby they're brand new, they don't really have a setup, and you can make an arrangement with them. The key is to have conversations, have a few different conversations, and see what works best for you. Now, there are going to be some other things that you're not aware of. For example, hotels. I actually train my clients out of a Marriott hotel. There's no stipulation on, you need to be a coach, you need this and that. But even if there's not some places in your area, then there's the option of buying roll down courts. There's the option of, for example, going into a local indoor center and then marking down the courts and buying a net. So you have to put your right mind on and keep on pushing through, especially if you get some initial setbacks. Number 2, do I need a certification? You do not need a pickleball certification to be paid. This is a myth, okay? What you do need is insurance. And it's advisable to go through a cert, especially if you feel that that's going to help to build your confidence. However, it's totally okay if you, for example, you have coaching experience, you've got a lot of confidence, you're at a certain level in pickleball and you're like, I'm ready to go. So the main point of this part of the video is you do not need a cert to get paid, but it's advisable to get insurance. And if you don't, there could be negative consequences. Can I make it as a full-time career? I want to spend a little bit longer here because you may be watching this video and you may go into a place and be paid. However, if you're wanting to get to the, for example, replace your income, it's dependent on how much you're making. So let's just say that's $5,000 a month, okay? Yes, that's possible if you've got the right business setup. If you're wanting to get to higher numbers, for example, 10K a month or more, then you're going to need to understand leverage, grouping people together, and understand the really important elements of business, which is marketing, sales, leverage, service delivery, making sure that people want to keep on coming back to you, all right? And that's the reason, honestly, why I created this channel. And so if that's you, hit the subscribe button. There's lots more videos that are going to be coming, all right? So the answer is yes, but you also need to be driven. You really need to have an honest conversation with yourself and say, have I got the energy? Do I want to go all into this? And if you are somebody that is ready to go all in, then that is great. You can build it over time. And this is something that I've done with new pickleball coaches, starting them from 0 and in 5 months, then building 300-400 in their community, making $3,500 in one day with tournaments. There's other videos on this channel concerning that. So how much should I charge? I have seen some pickleball coaches charging $10, $35 for one-on-one, okay? I think that there should be a minimum that you set, and you do not compare yourself to others in terms of, okay, there's someone out there that's already doing it, they're charging this, and I'm going to come in and charge less. The reason for that is that you have your own skills. You may be watching this, for example, certified in nutrition, and you may bring some additional element, all right? If you're at a certain level in pickleball and you're working with beginners, that does not mean that you should charge less because you're comparing yourself to someone else that's working with a certain level. Okay, business doesn't work like that. Okay, people are going to be willing to pay what they pay, or they're not going to pay. But if you come in and you start comparing yourself, you'll take an action, which is to lowball, and then you may lose confidence and momentum because you're really not making money and it's not worth it. Now, of course, you want to build over time and build your experience. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that you shouldn't do that, okay? But I see a lot of people coming in really, really low, and they're not going to build a sustainable business, which is definitely going to link back to number 3, which is building it as a full-time career. So I say go in at $50 and then start grouping people together and then find that optimum level for you, all right? How to get my first 5 clients. This is actually easier than you think, especially when you make the decision to become a coach and you put yourself out there. That can become challenging for some who have self-sabotage and some mindset challenges. Check out the links in the description for the Super Club, where you'll get access to All Fired Up, which is a meditation and mindset program, great for understanding your own thinking and emotional intelligence. And there's also a branding training there, which will also help you, okay? So once you make that decision, and for example, you change your profile picture and you start putting yourself out there that you are a pickleball coach, then what's going to happen is people are going to start to see that and become curious. I've had clients sign up, a number of clients, just by changing their profile pictures and their banners on social media, okay? Then when you put a little bit of content out about what you're doing, you're going to start to attract people. Now, of course, you're going to need more marketing strategies, which is why I have put together this marketing checklist, and it goes through lots of really great things that actually work. And if you want to get access to this, the link is in the description, marketing checklist, hit the link below, and I'll also send you useful content, no BS and fluff emails, okay, to give you strategies and things that will help to build your confidence, get more clients so that you can be successful, because I believe that you should be able to be successful in the pickleball space as a pickleball coach or instructor, and then potentially build other great experiences and build upon the skills that you already have or the additional skills that you can learn to add more. For example, I've got many, many years experience in the fitness industry and also personal development. And so if I want to create packages, with different things, I will teach you that in other videos. Now, here's something which I want you to do. You've watched this video with these 5 questions, but what are some other questions that you have that I can help you with and potentially do another video with? Comment in the comment section with your biggest question, and maybe you'll see another video come out with the answer. And I'll see you very soon. And here's to you changing more lives and making great profit in pickleball. Take care.